Well, hi everybody. My name is Kenneth Erickson, and tonight is WWE No Mercy held in Sacramento, California, and I will go through the match card today. These are my predictions, and so my predictions for the main event. I did listen to Taz on his show this week. Listened to all the episodes. He did a prediction on Friday, so basically my predictions are lined up kind of the way of Taz because he kind of makes sense. At first, I'm going to go through them. Well, as I see right now, we got the kickoff show, and the kickoff show is hosting Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger. Thursday, like I said, if you saw my live reaction on SmackDown, I thought it was a bad idea to have Baron Corbin tap, but Taz didn't agree. He agreed with it. I'm like, okay. So it was on Baron Corbin's fault for. So it's his fault. It is his fault for tapping on the mat. Well, okay. Well, I guess that's part of the rules. You're not supposed to tap. And the referee saw it. He made the right decision. Boom. And Baron Corbin got pissed. Taz says it's not a right idea for him to get pissed at that moment. He should have went in the back and start, instead of, getting pissed off in the middle of the whole thing, he should have went in the back, got pissed in the back. Well, I was thinking that's what would happen on Talk of Smack. Like he would go in the back, got pissed at Daniel Bryan and Shane or something like that. But instead, he just threw the announce table cover off the announce table and just yelled at JBL and David Tungle and Morano and said, I did not tap. Well, instead of throwing a tantrum like you are because of a heel tantrum, I think Baron Corbin should have just done that in a better way. And that's why we're having this match tonight between Jack Swagger and Baron Corbin. My prediction, of course, is Baron Corbin to win this match. I think it's great that Jack Swagger's on SmackDown, but I think they need to bring Baron Corbin up to the main matches. He shouldn't be doing a kickoff show. He should be getting out there. He's trying. Baron Corbin's trying so hard to get over, and they're not letting him. It's kind of like this Ryback situation. It's kind of making no sense. As I read it, after not finding much success on Raw, Jack Swagger jumped ship to SmackDown live at the start of September with the intent of making an immediate impact. He did just that by confronting Baron Corbin, who has been on an absolute tear in recent months, which I was talking about. When they did battle on October 4th edition of SmackDown, Swagger scored the victory via submission. Though Corbin never technically tapped out, it appeared he was submitting when he was flailing his arms around, and as a result, a rematch was made official for No Mercy by SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan. Okay, so he did go talk to Daniel Bryan behind the scenes. I guess he said, you know what, I think he got confronted about Daniel Bryan and Shane saying, you know what, that was a bad move. I think that's what Taz was saying. You never do that because Taz is right. Taz said you should have never got pissed off. So Daniel Bryan said, you know what, since you're, he's not getting his way, he's going to have his rematch. Daniel Bryan just doesn't want to go through issues. Neither does Shane. So he gets an opportunity to stick for Daniel Bryan. Since we were an opportunity, maybe that's what got it back. Maybe, and I think this is a good shot for good opportunity for Baron Corbin to get above to that main spectrum on SmackDown. The main guy, trying to get that guy up the ladder. Let's push this guy. Let's not bury this guy. I want this guy to be pushed. I think WWE should look at pushing these guys who deserve to be pushed. Look at Kevin Owens. They deserve to be pushed. Of course, they're not letting Kevin Owens doing his thing to be champion because on Taz says, you know what, he's pissed off about what's going on with Kevin Owens, on Raw. Of course, this is not a Raw event, but Taz kind of made a statement saying, you know what, he's pissed off about that. He was pissed about Cash and Kuchar. He was pissed about the whole thing, about what Kuchar never should have buried the champion, which he should never do in WWE. WWE should never freaking let a celebrity overpower a champion. That's not business. That's not good business. Maybe it is. Maybe that's Vince McMahon. He's all in the entertainment business. Um, so as we look at this prediction, this card, as I read, Swagger has already received more airtime on SmackDown than he ever did on Raw, but he doesn't stand to benefit from this feud whatsoever. He has countless chances or stardom before it has fallen flat each time, whereas Corbin has plenty of untapped potential. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. He has the potential. He should be above. He should win this match. That's what they're explaining. This is exactly why Baron Corbin should win this match. So WWE hasn't done too much of note with Corbin since drafting him to the Blue brand in July. But this program should keep him busy through the next month or so. Beyond that, he should continue to build momentum and much toward the main event scene. But before he can do that, he must decisively defeat Swagger. Losing a second time to the former World Heavyweight Champion would solidify the Lone Wolf as an undercard competitor, which he doesn't deserve to be. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. He doesn't deserve to be buried by a former champion. Jack Swagger's not a champion. I mean, as I'm eating my breakfast, it's 9:52 in the morning. Oh, get cold. Oh well, I'll just warm it back up. I don't know. It's like every time I come in here, you always see me eating. Hey, you know what? Maybe you catch me at sometimes when breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But so the prediction is Baron Corbin winning. WWE on WWE.com. Well, not the actual site, but you gotta Google this. So that's the kickoff show. Of course, that's gonna be an hour long. So we don't know what's going to be in order. WWE puts them in order, but we don't know what the show's going to be in order of. Depends on the booking. So we got our next match, our first match on SmackDown. Maybe it would be Nikki Bella versus Carmella. Now, I'm not a Carmella fan, but I can understand why WWE would put Carmella over. Nikki's been champion. So why not put Nikki? Why not have Nikki put Carmella over? She's been on a roll. She's been winning. I know the all talk smack saying I'm like, well, dude, girl, you're just not. Taz says it. You're not from New Jersey. You're from Boston. Okay. Her coming out with this. The reason why she's doing that is because she was with Enzo and Cass. Okay. She's not from New York. Well, it's because of Enzo and Cass. I'm surprised Taz didn't mention that. Nobody's mentioned why she has this attitude. Well, it's because she was with Enzo and Cass. That's where she's getting the attitude. I'm surprised nobody picked that up. But she was with the Lakers cheerleader. She got fired from the Lakers cheerleader because of her. I guess she did something to where she had an attitude problem. Well, the way she's acting now her total attitude problem really sucks. But that's her heel character. So I can't say anything about. I can't say if that's her true self or not her true self. There's times where I just like, oh my gosh. I just like, oh. And her attacking Nikki, it's something to build. It's something what SmackDown's doing. They're building up a character who deserves to be built, like a Baron Corbin, a Carmella. Natalia, who's been under, she should be built already. And Naomi should, babyface Naomi should be built. Just typical wrestlers that need to be built. Not so much on the heel side. There's so much heels that are getting pushed. I want to see a babyface get pushed for once. I don't know why, but they're always with the Stone Cold Steve Austin vendetta. Hello, so we're changing the whole thing because what Stone Cold Steve Austin did as a heel. We're not going to go back to where you built Hulk Hogan up, or John Cena, or any babyface that, or like a Sasha Banks, Bailey. That's on Raw, but we had Becky Lynch, so, and now as a champion. But we're also looking at, is there any girls? We're looking at Naomi being built up on the babyface side, but right now they're pushing Carmella. It is, I don't know. I don't think this is a good time to have a heel being built up on SmackDown. It's just too many heel characters being built up. I mean, that's something I like heels, but it's just, it's not. I don't know. It's just, was Vince McMahon like building up heel characters, or I don't know. It's just, I like to see a babyface also go in that same line. There's not even a match on here that deals with the babyface being built as on the female side. Like, can you add another female match? Like, let's put Naomi versus Natalya. What happened to that? They should be on this card also, not just, feud. But Carmella's getting the spotlight. Carmella's got the big spotlight, and then avoid the Natalya. It's like you have a lot of wrestlers that could be on this card, but we know SmackDown's a 2-hour show. Yeah, but you got 3 hours to fill. 3 hours. And all you come up with these matches? We want half an hour match. Why don't you just do a 15 minutes match on each? It's like, I don't understand. Or a 10-minute match. You don't have to be so long. This is WWE's booking. It's like it has to take a WrestleMania card to fill up everybody to do everything on the main roster. But as fine as John Cena's wife looks, or we all know she's gonna get married. There's a reason why Nikki Bella likes John Cena. I've seen it. John Cena dresses nice. He looks formal. He's rich, for one. And Nikki sees it. Nikki likes him because of money and fame. That's why. That's her personality. Money and fame. And John Cena knows how to take care of Nikki. John Cena knows how to show respect to Nikki. I don't think there's anybody else who I think can show respect to Nikki. And Dolph Ziggler doing that whole thing on there. Nah. He's more, Nikki's like, what do you have? He's like, when she looked at Dolph, he's like, what do you have? That's why they split. What do you have? Really? What do you have that Nikki wants? Nikki gets what she wants. Nikki gets what that's why John Cena gives what Nikki wants. I saw in Total Bellas. If you watch Total Bellas, that's what I saw. So anybody who's jealous of what John Cena is with Nikki Bella, well, you better watch Total Divas. Total Divas. I still call it Total Divas. It's Total Bellas. If you watch it, you'll understand why Nikki likes is the way it is. Just because she hasn't had a kid by John, John Cena likes kids anyways. I mean, it's just, you may never know. You may never know. And but anyways, I think Nikki will let Carmella get over it. Nikki doesn't really need that fame. She's been world champion. She's been there, done that. She's already got the respect over the fans. She's doing an awesome return. I think Carmella, this is a good way to put Carmella over. And let's see. Let's read it now. Although Carmella's arrival on SmackDown signified an influx of new blonde in the women's division, she floundered about Enzo Amore and Big Cass by her side. She struggled to find her own identity before turning heel immediately after SummerSlam, which would end up... That's the only reason she was famous, is because of her with Cass and Enzo. That kind of sucks, right? Kind of sucks. That WWE only looked at her just as a side girl for Enzo and Cass. That's not how you build somebody up. Yeah, the best thing for her was turning heel. Carmella has thrived as a natural heel in the past 2 months and has had a fun feud with Nikki Bella. She's having fun. Speaking of whom, Bella has benefited from turning face and hasn't felt nearly as stagnant as she did at this time 1 year ago. Moreover, it's great that the women's division can have multiple storylines that aren't over the title. The program has been built in a way that fans want to see. Bella give Carmella her corny pit. Well, how you spell it, how you pronounce it, I don't know. Cornipians? I don't. Corniupins. And the NXT alum has been elevated by the various victories she's scored lately. Well, they're looking at her now. Nikki's letting her shine. You know, Nikki's putting her over, letting the fans that know that she is more than just that Enzo and Cass girl, you know, from New Jersey. But she's not from New Jersey, she's from Boston. That said, it is imperative. The Princess of Staten Island beat. That's the thing. She's not from Staten Island. The Princess of Staten Island beat Bella in their initial outing because she has been made to look fairly credible up to this point. A loss wouldn't hinder the momentum all that much, and she can always get her win back in their eventually rematch. Additionally, with WWE currently pushing the premiere of Total Bellas, Bella seems destined for victory at No Mercy, regardless of who wins. A no DQ match must be in their future. So, WWE's predicting WWE, well, because Daniel Bryan is the general manager, he can't really, you know, say that I'm going to make Nikki Bella lose because Nikki Bella win because it's favoritism, but that's what WWE's thinking, you know, that is it a favoritism thing, you know? Not compared. Not compared. So Nikki Bella here wins, but I don't know. That's a good prediction. Chaz says Carmella's gonna win. I don't know. I was leaning towards Nikki on a prediction first when I heard Chaz before Chaz said anything. We'll see. We'll see. You know. I would say Carmella's my prediction, but we'll see. That might be a loss on here for me. Okay. Next match. Oh, the tag team match for the tag team SmackDown Championships. Alright, we have Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. My first official pick was the Usos, but knowing I hear in Kaz what he said, makes sense about Heath Slater and Rhino. So I'm going to pick, my main pick is Heath Slater and Rhino. I'm picking them. Because what Rhino's doing with the crackers and cheese, I think is funny. And Heath Slater finally getting his double wide. That's so awesome. We will have that match coming up. So Heath Slater and Rhino did the seemingly unthinkable when they joined forces and became the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Champions at last month's Backlash event. Well, Taz says that he would never think that these guys would ever last, but it looks like he's lasting. That's his pick. They beat the Usos in the finals of the tournament to claim the championship, but only after the Usos wrestled earlier in the evening to advance at the point. Thus, they claim their fatigue was the cost when the match that night and believe they can take on the twin titles when it's a fair fight. The second generation stars defeated American Alpha on the September 20th edition of SmackDown to solidify their spots as the number one contenders to the straps. So I don't know if we're going to have a number one contenders match. It'd be cool. It might be on SmackDown. It appeared Raw had a stronger tag team division coming out of the WWE draft in July, but that has been far from the case so far. Slater and Rhino has been an entertaining tandem, and the Usos have, between the New Day and Rhino, and I like Rhino and Slater. New Day is getting old. Oh my gosh. They are getting way old. It's just, they're not as funny anymore. You know, it's not their fault. It's just WWE just puts them out there like, oh, change these guys up. You know, they should have been split the media out during the draft, like the Wyatts. You know. Yeah, but that has been far from the case so far. Slater and Rhino has been an entertaining tandem, and the Usos have successfully rejuvenated their careers and their latest heel turn. As fun of a run as Slater and Rhino have had up to now, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Usos become three-time tag team champs on the Sunday. As noticed, they say they have been killing it lately, and putting the belts on them would put that much more heat on that act. Then again, the Usos have a ready-made feud with American Alpha coming out of the event, a rivalry that doesn't need the tag titles to be special. Slater and Rhino can continue their reign beyond No Mercy and maybe feud with the Villains or Breezango next. We haven't seen Breezango for a while, you know. There's another team. You know, what happened to Breezango? Well, you know, because so much is shown for 2 hours, they can't even put a lot of tag teams in a 2-hour show. So it's kind of hard, you know, but it's great. You know, you don't want to see tag teams all day. Taz mentions it. You don't want to see Taz mentions that you don't want to see your champion wrestle every day. I mean every week, and it makes sense. You got to make them special, like Brock Lesnar, you know, or Undertaker. They don't wrestle a whole year. Well, it's because they're special attractions. You know, you got to miss them. You want to miss them, just like John Cena. Everybody wants to see John Cena leave. Well, John Cena could leave, you know. Let John Cena, you know, just I think John Cena should have stayed out. But the guy's a workaholic. He's passionate about the business, and that's one thing. We will get to that later. Heath Slater and Rhino retain tag team titles on here, so we will have. That's what WWE is predicting. That's what I'm predicting. That's what Taz's prediction. Yeah, Taz show. You know, I do listen to the Taz show. This is how I'm getting all my knowledge and all my wrestling knowledge from. Because I listen to podcasts. If you were smart, you would do the same too. You know, if you're a hardcore wrestling fan, this is the thing you should do. 1, go to live events. Go to indie shows. Definitely go to indie shows. You get to learn a lot. Don't do what I did. I'm not saying don't do what I did. Listen to these podcasts. H1. That's another. And you think, oh, those ain't real. That's all scripted by WWE. Oh, don't you dare go there. I had a feud with somebody on Facebook saying that, and it pissed me off. Hello, you have a former Taz, who's a former WWE announcer and wrestler. Nothing scripted. Steve Austin, nothing scripted. Jericho, nothing scripted. Nothing. None of those guys. Jim Ross is not scripted. These are all not WWE copyright, WWE owned. So don't you dare say that. It pisses me off when somebody says that, you know. So, the Ric Flair show. Oh gosh, Ric Flair. Wow. Look him up. My gosh, you gotta listen to him, man. You want to talk about history? Woo! You want to talk about good knowledge? You want to talk about stuff that you never heard in before? That's why I listen to these podcasts. Guest stars. Talk about trips down the road. I mean, you think that's boring? Oh, no, it's not boring. No, it's not. If you're a wrestling fan, don't you dare say it's boring. You know? I just don't like how people would hate on the business. You know, this is why. I know I'm kind of leading off the predictions, but I'm giving you my insight about wrestling, and this is what I love listening to. So, but I do meet guys. I like go to these fan fests. Go to every fan fest that you can find. It's so easy. Just go to these wrestling sites, okay? Wrestling sites I mentioned in California, BT Wrestling, APW, indie shows, AP Wrestling. Well, not just California. Go to House of Hardcore. Go to go to Evolve. Go to Ring of Honor. Go to Underground. Triple A, New Japan Wrestling. You know, maybe not New Japan here in the United States. There's a lot. You know, there's a lot of wrestling organizations. If you type the word wrestling in your search engine for Facebook, go to that, or just go to Google. You know, you have Facebook. Search the wrestling organization. Click there, and then go to their friends, and then you could, bam, you know, add these, and they'll come up with, they'll post live events around where you live. You know, and it doesn't have to be WWE. Why does everybody have to go to a WWE event to enjoy themselves? You could go to you could go to indie wrestling that's around your house, around your neighborhood, around where you live. I mean, gosh, 20-minute drive, boom, you're there. Watch wrestling. You know, enjoy yourself. $10. You know, take your kids. They get it for free. I mean, come on, man. It doesn't have to be a WWE event. You get to learn a lot, you know, about wrestling if you're a hardcore wrestling fan. Okay, so that was a side note. I didn't want to, but listen to these podcasts. Like I said, listen to these podcasts. You know, Taz Show is not a podcast. It's a show. Taz wants me to make sure that it's not a podcast show. He's not a podcast show. Knowing that he does have a podcast, he's not. He has a live show. His live show starts at 4 o'clock. If you live on the west side, his live show starts at 4. If you live on the east, his live show starts at 7. It's live in the morning. Yes, you have to get up. Yes, before work. But if you miss it, you can check him out on the podcast. So Slater and Rhino is my pick. Next, we have the Women's Championship against Alexis Bliss, who looks exactly like Harley Quinn to me. She's bringing it out, people. She's bringing it out. She wants everybody to wear dang Harley Quinn for Halloween. Well, okay, that's what you want. I don't care, you know. That's her Halloween outfit. Well, oh well. Suicide Squad. Jeez. We have the Women's Championship, Alexis Bliss. Alexis Bliss is on a roll. Oh my gosh. I just don't like this character. I don't know if it's herself character, but on Smackdown's talk, the way, I don't know, it's making it sounds like she's one of this, like, let her to be successful girl, you know, doesn't been earn the dang thing. But of course my pick is Becky Lynch. You know, Becky Lynch is going to be retaining this title for a while, you know. So I think Becky Lynch is going to win this. So as I read, at Backlash, Becky Lynch inked her name into the record books by becoming the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion in WWE history. But it didn't take long for a rookie on the rise to step up and challenge her for the belt of Alexa Bliss. Bliss impressively won a Fatal 5-Way in the September 13th edition of SmackDown to secure her shot at the strap at No Mercy, and she has been nothing but a thorn in the side of the last kicker ever since. She has gotten the better of Lynch at every turn, beating her in tag team action and ambushing her from behind on several occasions. And so she's being on this role as a heel. Despite the hot streak Bliss has been on of late, it likely won't lead to her becoming a champion just yet, or at least it shouldn't. While there is little doubt that she will be holding championship gold down the road, it is still too early to take the title off Lynch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Too early for WWE to just like make her a transitional champion, which she shouldn't. Lynch is perfectly positioned as the leader of the division at the moment and should remain champion through the next few months. There are several more fresh feuds she can have before eventually dropping the championship, but that time should not be anytime soon. We have seen the Fiery Ladies exchange victories over the past 2 months, and each of their encounters has been entertaining. That said, their No Mercy match should be equally enjoyable. You know, Becky Lynch retains. That WWE, Taz, and me agree. Becky Lynch retains. So, makes sense. Makes total sense. You know, nobody wants to take a title off somebody who just earned it and who, like AJ Styles. You know, we're gonna talk about him in a while. You know, but like I said, give it to Becky. Becky keeps it. Becky's great. Well, it wasn't much. You know, This is why I say good about Becky Lynch on SmackDown. Raw's never going to... Vince McMahon's not looking at Becky Lynch. Sourdough bread. As I'm thinking, yeah, like I was saying, Becky Lynch deserves to have this title. She's been earning her way up through the titles and never got anything granted for it. I think that's why they've been making AJ and Becky Lynch this top thing, because they actually earned their way. You know? Even as a heel for AJ. Come on, dude. Come on. You know? So, that's right. That's right. I know. They gave the Raw title to Finn Balor and he hurts himself. Dude, it's early, man. Don't you think it's early for somebody to get a title like right then and there, and then doesn't know what the heck they're doing? Hello? Why do you think he got injured? Well, because he put his hand out. Well, do you really do that in a match? There's no experience whatsoever in WWE. No. You don't put your hand out. You let the trust come in, and then he'll fling you into it to make the spot less hurt you. You gotta trust these wrestlers when they fling you. Okay? They know how to fling you right. But don't get scared. Don't get scared, Finn. Come on, dude. You was in Japan. Don't put your hand out like that. Seriously? Inexperience whatsoever. Hopefully he'll make that same mistake coming up to Royal Rumble, which I'm excited for, and I'll have my reasons for that later. I'm not gonna say anything, but I will give you a hint that I might be going to it. Okay. Possible chance I might be going to the Royal Rumble. Just not saying. Sorry. I'm not gonna leak it out. David. Because we all know it's in Texas. So that's the next prediction. Next. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I apologize for the TNA Bound for Glory video that I uploaded. The problem is my videos aren't really uploading to YouTube good right now. Hopefully this will upload quicker before tonight. I'm just having connection issues with YouTube with this video, this UCam video thing. That's having issues. So I'll hopefully have both of them up today. I don't know if I'm going to post up the Bound for Glory right now. I'm just going to make sure this is up and running first on YouTube. But anyways, God, every time I think of Bray Wyatt, I think automatically Matt and Hardy. Excuse me, Jeff and Hardy right now. But this right here is entertaining. Taz was entertained by this, especially on SmackDown when Randy Orton put Ray Wyatt in that cart, that holding cell thing, that cart, and I think it's amazing what Randy Orton is doing with Bray Wyatt. I mean, these guys are better. These guys have the best rivalry of anything right now. I mean, I think Randy's got Bray's number. That's why it's great. This right here is the most entertaining match. Gosh, I wish I was in Sacramento right now. Gosh, lucky you, Sean. Sean, my guy, back here, is going tonight. Anyways, yeah, eventually I couldn't get a ticket because of the way the funds went up. I'm like, I can't go, but I mean that's okay. I'll make it up. Anyways, Bray Wyatt against Randy Orton. And we're gonna have a back feud. We're gonna have of course, we're gonna have a backstage brawl in this one. It's got to happen. I want to see a backstage brawl. You know, not just because of that. It's because WWE 2K17 is coming out, and why not promote a backstage brawl between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt for the new WWE 2K17 that's coming out Tuesday? I wish this would be a backstage brawl. It would make sense. I think when they start the match, it's that somebody be our Titantron, either Bray or Randy, and says, "Come get me," and then you just start out this backstage brawl all the way around. You know, kind of. Of course, they're gonna probably do this because of what happened on Bound for Glory. For some reason, don't think that WWE isn't gonna, you know, make a comeback on that whole Bound for Glory thing. This would be a perfect opportunity for SmackDown to do that, especially with these two. You know, we have Rowan, we have Randy, we have Bray. You know, it'd be awesome. It might happen. It might happen. Is this a no DQ match? That's what I'm wondering. Is it? That's what I'm wondering. For months, Bray Wyatt has had a weird obsession with Randy Orton and making his life as miserable as possible. The two have hardly come into contact since their feud first started. Instead, Orton has been too busy trying to track down his adversary backstage each week on SmackDown. They were originally scheduled to face off at Backlash last month, but their contest was called off when Wyatt attacked Orton before the bout could happen. Come No Mercy, however, Orton will look to exact revenge on Wyatt when they finally go one-on-one. Well, I think this should be a no DQ match, personally. Why not? It has been an interesting feud thus far, and their segments have held the crowd's attention, but it is difficult to buy into Wyatt as a legitimate threat to anyone at this point, let alone Orton. He has won a mere 2 matches in the past 3 months, an awful record for someone who is supposed to be a top guy. WWE missed his chance to turn him babyface upon his return to TV several months ago, and he has been floundering as a result. A win over Orton would be a step in the right direction, but he will need a massive overhaul in order to be taken seriously again. Orton is being primed for a WWE World Championship program with AJ Styles, so it is safe to assume he will win the rivalry. Wyatt could win their initial quitting, but it is likelier Orton reigns supreme to hand Wyatt his latest loss. Wow. So, Orton over. That's my breakfast. Orton over on Bray Wyatt is my prediction. Sorry, it's a video. It's not a professional video. Whatever you comment, I don't care. If you comment says I'm eating too much, oh well, you know, I don't want to, you know. If I talk to her, who cares? Gosh, I wish people could just like enjoy my video. I don't care about hits or reviews. I just want to put myself out there, okay? Jeez. At least I see myself on YouTube. I don't see anybody else doing it. Jeez. You know? So, so Randy Orton wins. It's not professional. This ain't a professional freaking prediction, okay? That's how I feel. You know, if you want to do 4 views on me, oh well. I'm okay with 4 or 10 views on my, or 5 views. I mean, I don't care. You know, I'm not here to be famous. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going to every wrestling fan, because this is, I mean, I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but it's just that I want the haters, you know. This is to all the haters on my YouTube channel, on YouTube that doesn't care for me at all. I was like, okay, whatever, you know, that's on you, you know. But like I said, I hate when people just give me the rubbed me the wrong way, you know. I'm just tired of it. Next. Alright. Okay. What can you say about The Miz? Oh my gosh. This guy, I am not, or I wasn't, I was a huge, or I wasn't a Miz fan at all. I know what they're doing with this guy. This guy's doing a Macho Man situation with his wife, which is not a Macho Man situation, because I don't see Macho Man kissing Elizabeth all the time. Thank you very much. There's nothing similar. I wish Taz could stop this Macho Man thing. There's nothing similar between Macho Man and Elizabeth with Miz. Miz kisses too much. They kiss too much. You know? They're flaunting their... It's like, dude, get a room. You know? Jesus. You know? Back then there was respect. You know? There was no kissing on the wife. There was no, you know, flaunting sex around for kids to see. I'm just like, this whole thing, you know? We know you're a bad guy, but come on. You know? That's what I like about Macho Man. He put his wife in a corner, making her, you know, made her famous. You know? Made her famous, but, like I said, but the Miz is funny. Miz right now is funny right now. Right here, he doesn't need a belt. Why doesn't he need the belt? Why doesn't he need the belt? Well, because he already making it famous. He already made it famous now. I think he accomplished the fact that I'm the Intercontinental Champion. You're gonna have to beat me for it. I think this is a good rivalry. I think Miz is making Dolph Ziggler famous for this. This is a good opportunity for Miz to make Dolph Ziggler famous. Why not? I mean, come on. The guy is Hollywood. The guy is great. The Miz is great. The Miz is awesome. You know. You know. What I wanted to see is after the whole thing with Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose is Dolph Ziggler turning heel. And then we would form that bond between The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, as a tag team. That's what I want to see out of this. That's what I want to see. That's why I said I'm not going to give up on Ziggler. You know, of course, I'm thinking The Miz might take it. But I don't think so. It's a good opportunity for Ziggler to finally capture the Intercontinental Championship. That will give the respect towards Miz. That will give the respect for the fans. And it will definitely give the respect back for WWE. So, my prediction is Dolph Ziggler. And why not? I think this kid can keep going. He has passion. He has everything. He's got the skills. He's got the look for WWE. He should stay in WWE. Boom. He shouldn't lose. And I think this is great. Let's read it. The last few months have not been kind to Dolph Ziggler. When the show-off, suffering several losses on pay-per-view lately, he has been gunning for the Intercontinental Championship, but each time he has contended for the title, he has fallen short of victory due to The Miz resorting to underhanded tactics. Well, I think Miz should come in clean. I don't know. Miz agreed to put his gold up for grabs against Ziggler one last time at No Mercy under the condition that Ziggler must retire if he loses. The show-off is more motivated than he has ever been to win when it matters most. But it remains to be seen whether that is enough to earn him his 5th Intercontinental title. Ziggler and Miz have had the best feud of any show for the past month. and anticipation is high in it heading into the latest encounter. Moreover, it is fairly unpredictable who will come out on top, which is great for a match whose stakes as high as this one. The story would seem to suggest that it will culminate as in Ziggler finally capturing the championship, but it is also possible he could be on his way out of the company. And if he were to win the title, what then? Yeah. Since the Awesome One has been on the best role of his career during his latest reign as Intercontinental Champion, he should be the one to win this match. But there is a feeling that Ziggler's career isn't ending, per Mark Middleton of Wrestling Inc. Right. Wrestling Inc., of course. Wrestling. Well, of course, that's another opinion. So, the prediction is Dolph Ziggler wins the Intercontinental Championship. So, WWE's predicting it. I'm predicting it. Taz is predicting it. Like I said, I want to see a tag team with Miz and Dolph Ziggler. It shows their perspective of respect. Do you think this was that time was the perfect time for Dolph Ziggler to turn heel? But I wanted Dolph Ziggler to turn heel. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see that, you know? Okay. As I drink my chocolate milk. Yeah. Nobody's gonna watch this video because I'm drinking and eating and all that. Oh well. But you know that's just my opinion. Dolph Ziggler should win this match. It gives him that edge. Gives him that total respect from the fans again. You say, "Oh, Miz finally won. Miz finally. Not Miz. Oh, Ziggler finally won. Oh, Ziggler got the title. Yay! That would be awesome." Well, the odds are against him. Obviously. Nobody's expecting it. Obviously. Why not do something that's not unexpected? It would make great business. It would make a great look on WWE. Wow, they're actually bringing a guy up. Why not? That's what's cool about this new era. We're finally seeing guys getting built up. Opportunities. And this is what Daniel Bryan and Shane was trying to do. Let's put Dolph Ziggler up. Dolph Ziggler got all the way up to the WWE title. This guy should win the championship against Miz. Okay? Okay, guys. The main of it. We have, of course, Dean Ambrose. One by one. My opinion on Dean Ambrose. Oh my gosh. As I'm looking down on him. I'm looking down on him. This guy is not on my good list. The guy is more of a heel list than a good list right now for me. Dean Ambrose should be going back to heel. Why am I saying that? Well, because one, it's the way he was talking about John Cena, and two, how he's saying it's not fair that he got low kicked. You know, I thought this guy had balls. I thought this guy could stop complaining about a damn match that he lost. Dude, you're in the freaking match, okay? Who cares if it's a triple threat? You said it. I don't care if it's a triple threat. I don't care. Oh, but now since it's on a different guy, you want to complain like a bitch and say, now he's complaining. Now he's complaining John Cena. He complains about, Now, Taz liked the fact that John Cena was getting bigged on talking and say, not letting him talk. But you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Taz didn't say much about how he said about Dean Ambrose. He likes it. I guess he likes what Dean Ambrose is saying, I guess. I don't know. But right now. I'm not a Dean Ambrose fan. I think Dean Ambrose has an opportunity to turn heel right now. Turn this guy heel right now. Right now, turn him heel. Turn the guy heel. So, and then we have, of course, the man. Well, I'm not gonna say the man right now. There's two of the mans to me. Let's go with my second man, John Cena. Yeah, 15-time world champion. Wants to beat Ric Flair's record. But JJ Styles said it right, man. What gives John Cena the right to tie Ric Flair's record? I mean, yeah, we've heard it from Carson Daly. But, you know, Ric Flair said he didn't care. Ric Flair has respect for John Cena. That's what I'm leaning to. Remember on Monday Night Raw when Ric Flair said, I didn't care about John Cena beating my record. I don't care. It's a record. It's going to be beat. Just like if the New Day beats the record. Who cares? Oh my gosh. Oh, let's just make the record a big thing. Records are records, and they don't need to be, you know, it doesn't need to be looked at anymore, you know? Really. Okay? Undertaker's record, done. Okay? Okay, you beat the Demolition's record, but they're not wrestling anymore. Okay? Whoopee. You know? That's a big accomplishment by Demolition. Okay? Oh, well, that's an accomplishment by you. But does that make anything bigger than somebody winning the world title? No. Are you world champions? No. You're just tag team champions. You know? That's why I hate when Kofi Kingston down AJ Styles. Oh my god, you're letting a guy who's never been champion ever in the WWE downing a world champion. Three guys who's never been world champion downing former champions. What have you guys done? Really? I wish somebody come out. I wish a heel guy come out. You know? Why doesn't Kevin Owens say something about it? Wrong. Wrong thing about that last Monday. Wrong. Putting Kevin Owens in that match with Chris Jericho against the New Day. That is totally wrong. Okay? That to me is totally wrong. Why? Jericho wants to become tag team, and I think it's not Jericho's fault. It's just that he's being told what to say. That's why I think this is scripted. Everything they're saying is scripted. That pisses me off. They can't even say what they want to say. But I'm trying to make a point about records, about John Cena's record. Who cares? Who cares about breaking the record, John? Right now, who cares about if you break Ric Flair's record? You're a 15-time world champion, the top guy right now. Triple H, 14-time. Who cares? You know? Oh, he's going to come up to John Cena and they're going to have a feud for the Ric Flair's record. Who cares? Jeez. John Cena's going to beat it anyways, even if he loses it. Oh, well. I think this is bad time for John Cena to even freaking get the match. This should happen at WrestleMania. I predicted this. I put this on my Facebook like 2 years ago. You know, even when you know, AJ Styles, you know, a year ago, way before AJ Styles, 2 years ago, way before AJ Styles came to WWE, I wanted to see AJ Styles get the championship and John Cena face AJ Styles at WrestleMania. But no, we're not gonna have that match. We're having that tonight. It takes me off. Oh, it takes me off. This match does take me off. Why John Cena came back, I don't know. This like, I once I saw him come back, I said, oh no, don't you dare do this to me. Oh, Jesus. You never get what you want in WWE. Never. Vince has to pull the rug underneath people. It pisses me off. John Cena comes back. He challenges. But no, we got Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose rematch. Oh no. But he had his rematch he had his rematch. Okay? This is why AJ Styles is retaining. Which I'm going to right now. AJ Styles is going to retain the belt. WWE is not going to take the belt off, just like they're not going to take it off Becky Lynch. They do not want to take the belts off the champions right now. Okay? You don't want to take the belt off Kevin Owens. You don't want to take the belt off AJ Styles. AJ Styles is going to go to WrestleMania. Kevin Owens is going to go to WrestleMania. That's it. Nobody. Randy Orton's going to lose. It doesn't matter. Even if Randy Orton wins, it doesn't matter. AJ Styles is going to Royal Rumble. Boom, puts it in that freaking main event. Boom, there it is. I don't think even Randy Orton's going to win it. No, Randy Orton's not going to win it. I think SmackDown's gonna have its own champion. Maybe Dolph Ziggler. Maybe on SmackDown. Possible. But John Cena's gonna have to put himself back in there. I think John Cena's not gonna win. I think John Cena's gonna be put back in the Royal Rumble. But you know what? He's gonna get his title shot against AJ Styles. That's what I'm thinking. I want to see, but I think we want John Cena versus Undertaker. They want John Cena with Undertaker. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. I'm eating here. It's getting cold. Yes, I talk fast. Okay, I'm sorry. I talk fast. My speech impairment's off a little bit. I'm in it. You know, I get excited. This is my passion. I get excited for wrestling. You know. I notice on my videos I kind of slurred a little bit. Wow. I don't know how you look on camera when you're on camera. AJ Styles is my man. His resume outdoes anybody's resume. Don't you dare bring up Kurt Angle. Oh gosh. Don't you dare. Because for one, AJ Styles in a way defeated Kurt Angle's record. Okay? You know, he did. Just because he hasn't been Grand Slam champion in WWE, he was Grand Slam champion in TNA, and he was a champion in IWGP. But that doesn't concede all the indie shows that he's been to with 55 championships. Kurt Angle didn't do that. He has never been to any other indie shows. He's only been to WWE, Japan, and TNA. He has never been to any of these shows. He never wrestled in any shows. So don't compare AJ Styles to that. Two-time IWGP champion, Grand Slam champion, NWA champion, and all the indie shows, 55 championships in different indie shows. And now he's a WWE champion now. So that's still a record, the seating. As my computer is running, something's going on here. Oh. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason my computer is doing something. I was gonna read the whole thing right now. Bad timing, guys, bad timing to do this to me. Bad timing. My prediction is AJ Styles retaining the belt. I'm waiting for Google to kind of hurry up because it's not responding to me right now. I'm trying to end task right now, and it's just taking too long. I may have to stop recording for at least 2 seconds. I'm not going to stop recording. I'm just going to... You know. Okay, so far the Google went down. I'm gonna re-Google this. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's just computers these days. Just pick it up. Already fixed this. I paid $100 for this dang thing to get fixed, and now it's like, come on. AJ Styles, of course, that's how. It's like nobody ever, thought in 1 year that this guy could pull it off. They did. I know Finn Balor won the championship. Oh, come on. What championship? Believe me, what championship? Universal Championship? Please. Please. I'll use the Universal Championship as toilet paper, in my opinion. Oh. Sorry, that was just too funny. As I'm waiting, trying to get Google back on. Yeah, so as I get Google back on here, and then I go to back on the back on the prediction page. Okay. I was trying to get back. Let's get back on the page. Not too much of a card, is it? That's because since a brand split, it's just okay. I'm back on the page. Okay, and they're gonna play this little thing right now.
Von Miller.
I don't think that's what you should play. Or so let's read it. 2 days removed from his historic WWE World Championship victory at Backlash, AJ Styles was confronted by a returning John Cena who hadn't been seen since losing to Styles at SummerSlam. Cena was immediately granted a shot at the strap at No Mercy along with Dean Ambrose following his loss of the title at the previous pay-per-view. So that's SummerSlam. Awesome match between John Cena and AJ Styles. I thought that was badass match. They say it wasn't the match of the night, but I thought it was a match of the night. And then we continue. Cena has made it clear that he is determined to walk out of the No Mercy as a 16-time world champion, and he could do so without even pinning Styles. Of course, that story is just starting to take shape, so there is no need to rush it by having him achieve the milestones. And that's one thing of triple threat. You can't. That's right. He doesn't have to pin AJ Styles. I keep forgetting about that. But who knows? Meanwhile, losing the title might have been the best thing to happen to Ambrose. He is better in chase mode and has been cutting a number of great promos lately on the Blue brand. Great promos. More like heel promos. Ambrose is bound to be a heel before long, and while the turn may not necessarily occur at No Mercy, he and Cena should feud coming out of this event. That said, it is imperative the Phenomenal One retain the WWE title. See? That's why he retains. Exactly why. The feud. We're gonna have to turn Dean Ambrose heel. I'm still naming it. John Cena versus AJ Styles. WrestleMania. Sting versus Undertaker? Maybe. There's talks. I don't know. Styles has done a tremendous job as champion thus far and should continue to reign as champion through the remainder of the year. Similar to Backlash, look for these three to contest a classic when they collide in this loaded triple threat match. So, AJ Styles for the win. Why not? So that's my That's my prediction, and I'm gonna see this at 4 Pacific. 4 Pacific. But I'm gonna have my friends over. We're gonna have nachos and maybe some enchiladas. Ooh. I know I'm food. Sorry. I'm a food eater. I love food. Who doesn't love food? So, anyways, it's phone. I will talk to you guys later.